Good morning. It's Thursday, January 12th, 8:30 a.m. Great start to the day. I've been up since, God, I want to say like 3:30. Fell asleep a little bit, like 5 minutes before my alarm went off. And then I hit snooze, which is something I never do. I just kind of roll out of bed and start going. But boy, I tell you, I'm just kind of dragging my knuckles today. So, quick updates on what's going on in my little world. My listings, I have offers on both of my listings, but they're a little bit aggressive, like lowball. They're almost like insulting. And I get it. People are saying, "Hey, we're in control. Buyers are in control." That's the whole topic of this video, is that are buyers really in control? And the fact is yeah, you kind of are in control. You have a little bit of leverage unless there's two offers on the table. But also the seller, regardless, unless it's a bank-owned property, not even that. I mean, if it's like they're desperate and they absolutely need to sell, they're not going to lower the price down to a lowball offer, right? It's the whole thing. It's like, I have something you want, and if you want it, you're going to have to pay for it what I think it's worth, not what you think it's worth. But at the end of the day, buyers still do command what the value of a house is, especially in an upward spiral like we've seen over the last couple decades. That said, we've seen the market cool, right? The last couple of weeks, we've seen the market kind of slow down as far as transactions are concerned. Yesterday, I did the numbers, and we, instead of 19 pendings from the week before, which was, Christmas week, the holiday, the winter holiday, this last week we had 22 pendings, which again, it's not super motivating, but again, we're still kind of coming out of it. The weather was kind of pretty bad. So, there's a lot of reasons why. Rates are still up, although rates are actually down compared to what they were over the last 3 weeks. Let me show you my numbers real quick so we can have some fun with that. There you go. So you see we have, let me get over here so I can highlight it, 22 pendings. We're averaging 32 days on market. So sellers are being patient. We're having less homes cancel out. This run right here was the end of the year. They're like, if my house doesn't sell by the end of the year, I'm going to cancel. That's exactly what people did, right? And then we had a few houses go back on market. And we've a third of the houses that are for sale in San Jose have list price decreases, meaning they didn't get any offers on the table. Might as well drop the price to see if we can find some people. Miraculously, yesterday, I had 2 offers or an offer on each of my houses or listings that I have. So I'm really happy about that. But volume of sales is down. See, I mean, last year we were at 110. So we came out of the gate, like the beginning of the year, we came out of the gates really, really strong. This last week we had 41 closes. So things are getting a little bit better. I think we're going to see it get a lot stronger in March. But buyers, I understand the whole idea. Let's drop a lowball offer, what's going on, and see if they take it. Most sellers aren't in a massive hurry to sell, and they're probably less reluctant to sell to somebody that's going to be insulting, because when you work with somebody like that, you know that there's more trouble behind everything else. So I don't know. We'll see what happens over the next couple of weeks. It's the year of the buyer, 2023. We believe that. That's absolutely true. This is the time to buy. But you have to understand that you can work with certain people. If you find a house that's in a desperate situation, or a seller that's in a desperate situation, absolutely. This is the time for you to take revenge on decades-long marketing, but I'm not going to see a massive decrease like a 20% off market price. We're just not going to accept it. We'd rather not sell the house and wait for the market to come back, right? So I already went through this whole thing, what numbers are coming up that show a hint that it's true. It's true that the market's slow right now. But again, we're in the middle of winter and the weather has been crazy, horrible. But serious buyers are out there. Serious buyers are out there. And also people think that they can take advantage of the market. Will this affect Silicon Valley homeowners? Yes, we've seen the prices contract a little bit, not in Palo Alto or Los Altos or Cupertino, but on the east side of 17, you're going to see prices contract a little bit, right? When you're on the west side, Cupertino, Sunnyvale, Santa Clara, Sunnyvale, Santa Clara, Mountain View, you see the prices come down just a tad bit or flatten out, depending on the area. And I have another thing I'm going to show you in a second. But yeah, we're going to see that. This, again, I mentioned Ryan Lundquist. I'm going to keep this quick. He's an appraiser up in Sacramento County, and I appreciate the fact that he sends these out on Facebook, and it really helps me explain what's going on with the market. We're seeing this go on, right? And if you look at this everything is, this is the winter, this is the summer, the winter, summer, winter, summer, winter, summer, winter, right? Those are active number of homes for sale. And then the same thing is for sales, the actual number of sales. You see it's kind of a leading edge because it takes a few days to sell a house. Well, this number just kind of plummeted over the last couple months. Now, I don't think it's zero. I think it's down below. But, when you're looking at 1,500 homes in a certain month, and all of a sudden you're down to a couple hundred, that's why you're seeing these plummets. This will come back. It always does. All right. This is last year, 2022 homes sold. These right here are San Jose. These right here are all of Santa Clara County. We're going to go through this real quick. So sold price, the top selling homes are in Almaden Valley and Willow Glen, followed by Evergreen because you have Silver Creek, then Cambrian, which is right next to Willow Glen, and then Berryessa, which is, I have a house coming up over there as well on Summerdale, and then Blossom Valley and Santa Teresa mixed in there. And the reason why I have those highlighted is because I think that if you're a buyer and you're looking for San Jose specifically, Blossom Valley and Santa Teresa are really amazing buys. That's where you're going to get a great value for your home. If you can afford a $2 million house, by all means. But if you're looking for something that's a little bit better and a great little neighborhood, Santa Teresa and Blossom Valley. That's where I live. I like it. It's a great house, great homes over here. Same thing over here. This is all of Santa Clara County. Let's go drop this thing. If you can afford a $4.5 million house, give me a call. I'm happy to work with you. I'll break out the limousine, the whole 9 yards. But Los Altos, Palo Alto, Saratoga, Montecito, Cupertino, Mountain, see everything on that side. You see that houses are still selling very well over list price. And they're taking, well, they still take about the same time to sell, right? Blossom Valley, I had homes sold in like 3 or 4 days at a time last year or the year before. If you're looking outside of San Jose, your best buys, granted, if you can afford it, right? I mean, there's not everybody that can afford it, but this is Silicon Valley, right? Silicon Valley, you make a lot of money, you get a lot of stocks, etc. You can afford it, but your best buys are Santa Clara and Campbell. So again, if you're looking at the $2 million range, let's go take a look. Those homes will be great values. And Campbell popped. I think Campbell's going to pop again once the market comes back. And Santa Clara is always a great buy. It's a very well run and efficient city. It's clean. You don't have the high taxes that you have in San Jose. And they have their own grid, their own electrical grid, so they can do whatever they want. A little bit of bragging last year. These are final numbers for the entire Santa Clara County. And I just want to point out that these are one of the reasons why I joined Compass, right? This is the Santa Clara County numbers. And if you look here, I think, wait, this is, yeah, this is Santa Clara County. All the 4 offices we have, just top notch, right? High volume. And when you work with best of breed, top end agents, you tend to raise your level of service. And that's why I joined, because I want to make sure my clients understand that. I want to be there for them and give them top notch level service. It doesn't matter where you go, Cupertino, Willow Glen, Morgan Hill, Compass agents are top notch. Anything that's offered by Compass is going to be a great listing. Not saying anything disparaging about Coldwell Banker, Century 21, or Remax. They're all amazing. I worked for Coldwell Banker for about 6 months, and I felt that everybody there were amazing, professional, top-notch, very well-trained people, right? So nothing against them, but when you're at that competitive level, a couple percent more, that's why I went to Compass. So, and this just proves it, right? We have more sales, more volume, more sales numbers, etc. You name it. I think we topped out with 674 total. I think this is San Jose, and then this is Willow Glen. Yeah. So there you go. Okay, enough bragging about my company that I chose to work for. That's it. All right, 12 minutes. I'm out. Have a great weekend. I may or may not be on Friday, but if you have any questions or you want to ask about where you think the market's going, or you want to talk about it, by all means, let me know. Oh, nice hair. Yeah, just got back from the gym. I had to wash my hair. I'm Vito Scarnecchia with the Abitano Group, powered by Compass. We'll see you out there.